Hey, what's up, guys? So, like I said in my HTML5 beta demo video, I just wanted to upload a little demo of the new interface system. And I know this came out probably, I think it was the beginning of this summer, or it might have been a little before that. But it's now on beta build 0.5a, and it is no longer in alpha, as you can see right here, beta. So yeah, this is the new interface system that I'm going to be demoing here. So yeah, let's get started. So first off, you can see that it looks drastically different. I've already customized this interface a little bit to my liking, but as you can see, pretty much everything on the screen right now is all resizable, movable, and everything. So yeah, I can drag it over there wherever I want it and enlarge it or make it smaller or whatever. And you can also do the same thing with the little action bar as well. There's a little minimize button here too, so you can actually minimize and not see your skills that you currently have equipped or whatever. So I'm going to minimize that and bring that down there again. Alright, moving on. So we now have this little toolbox thing of 8 little individual icons. We no longer really have a tabbing system like in the current RuneScape. But this should release on the 22nd, so about a week away now or so. But yeah, so let's get started. So here we have the little lock icon, and the way I have it set up, it's under preferences, but you can make this little toolbar right here, little toolbar title thing for each of these individual boxes. You can have it be the little minimized version of it, so it doesn't actually actually show you the name of the box for that individual little box right there. But that would be on pretty much all the boxes that you can open up and resize and everything. So let me unlock that so I can actually change some stuff and show y'all. So the first one we have here is the little hero tab here, which is technically it's a tab, so I guess I'll call it that. But yeah, let's open that up. So here we have skills and gaming experience. We have total level, combat level, total XP, member, how much money is in your pouch currently, how many quests you've completed, the achievements, closest achievement, diary that you're closest to, I guess, and the total achievements that you've already gotten, as well as your character name and your current title you have equipped, and your skills, like I said. Going over here, this is the actual old skill guide, old as in like from the current RuneScape, and it's not really, I mean, it definitely is not any different than what it is currently. It's just in a different location, and it still feels pretty clunky. I don't know, I don't really like this skill guide layout, but it is better than how it is currently because, as you can see, the background is no longer blacked out, and if I had my screen as a bigger resolution or whatever, then I could actually click around in the back and see text or whatever, dialogue, or keep talking to friends or clan chat or whatever still down there while this is open. So that is definitely a little bit of an advantage, but not that big of a deal. Moving on, we have pets. I don't have any pets following me right now, but that is where you can customize them to your liking. And then you have your achievements, and as you saw in the adventure log tab right here, I'm closest to Karamja because I'm in the Tazar underground area right now. But yeah, so let's go back over to adventure log. As you can see with this little title bar, little brown, that means that you can actually click it and move it around and then drag it on your screen. So now I have that in the background. I'll close this. Let me drag that down there. Actually, yeah, okay, good. It resizes automatically, so it is decently efficient, and it can resize to your liking and kind of like snaps into place or whatever. But I still have to scroll this, so I probably should change that. I might see if I can get this so I can see all my skills at once without scrolling. Okay, there we go, perfect. But yeah, I probably wouldn't want to keep my mini-map that small because that's really kind of annoying to see it like that. What does it say? What the? Oh, it's just a little graphical error right there. Alright, so if you hover your mouse over each icon, you can see that there's little pop-up things that you can also go into. So let's hover that over there, and then if you click that, you can go directly to your skills. little tab right here. So do that, then I can activate that. The other one for the hero tab is open active task. Open that, and if I had a task currently pinned, then that's where it would show up. So yeah, that's the hero tab. Next up we have gear tab. Open that up, and this is all about customizing and changing the options on your avatar, as well as your backpack and worn equipment. So like before, it has a brown title bar at the top, and that means that you can drag and drop it. So drag the backpack to the screen and drop it, and then let's do that too. Alright, and this is also another cool thing. If you drag them on top of each other, they also should, maybe if I drag it right here. Well, ideally, what should happen is it should jump together and make it one window or one individual box, but apparently it doesn't want to cooperate right now. Really? It really doesn't want to work. Okay, well, oh well. But normally that's what it's supposed to do, unless I'm supposed to drag it to, there it is. Okay, so you have to actually drag it to the little minimized title bar. It actually would be a little better if I had it in the non-minimized version, so you actually could read the actually I'll show you that right now. Go to the options menu, open that up to game settings, and it should be somewhere under here. Let's see. Interface, here we go. Over here, and it should be slim window skins. If I uncheck that, exit out of that, then it'll give me that, yeah, the unminimized version of that now. So now it should be a little easier for me to do that. Now that there's more space at the top, I can just drag that, and there we go. A little arrow appears for wherever I want to put it, and there we are. Alright, let's go back to options menu. This must be a glitch, because I click it sometimes and it disappears as soon as I try and hover my mouse over the options right here. There we go. Okay, so options menu, then game settings, and then let's turn that back on to the slim mode. There we go. Exit out of that. Okay, so let's exit out of these. Alright, so, okay, so yeah, as you can see, I had opened up my backpack earlier. And the other one that I could open up is the worn equipment, as you already saw. So, yep, there's those two things, and let's throw in the skills for, just for the heck of it. It looks like, oh, that's why, because if you put these together like this, so there's just like a tappable version, which makes it really similar to the current interface, then you do get a little less screen real estate, I guess, for each box. So now I have to scroll that again, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Alright, so yeah, let's go back to gear tab. So yeah, we have backpack, worn equipment, and your current weapon stats you have equipped, as well as your defensive stats, your HP, your prayer, and this is kind of a new little feature, and you can you can change that depending on whatever your target combat level is. You can kind of prepare for like a boss fight or something and type in whatever number you want for, like, if, I don't know, I can't remember what JAD is, 702 maybe, but ideally it should work like that, but it apparently doesn't because Jagex doesn't like logic, but whatever. Apparently you can't also press the up arrow and go up to 200. You have to manually type that in for some stupid reason. Hopefully that'll be fixed on the actual release on the 22nd. And for some reason it skips 199. Interesting. Good logic, Jagex. Alright, next up is the wardrobe tab. So yeah, as you can see, there's a little glitch with my avatar head. I have no head, it looks like. Lovely. There's a giant void behind my helmet. So yeah, let's go down here. This is pretty much all the stuff that you can get from Solomon General Store. So I don't really care for any of that crap, so I haven't bought any of that. Next up we have titles. If you want to customize the title you have currently equipped. Mine currently is Tazar, which is unlocked from the latest Kiln quest, I believe. No, it's something else. I think it was, well, it's a Tazar quest. That's all I remember right now. But it was the last Grandmaster quest that was released. So yeah, there's the titles you can access. Go over to animations. I have one from, I think, Solomon General Store, but that was because I got those 200 free rune coins and bought Zen Resting. There it is. Might have one other one, but yeah, I think I have the yeah, there it is, the alchemy one. There it is. Alright. I'm not going to deactivate that. So yeah, next up is the appearance. There it is, the big zoom in on the face region and the void you can see, although I think part of my head might appear, just the jaw is completely gone. So yeah, now with this you can completely customize your character without having to go to Varrock, this Thessalia, I think, the clothes store in Varrock, and so now you can do that wherever you want, which is pretty handy. And also you have the premium beards and premium hairstyles that you get from Solomon General Store. More of that crap. Alright, so yep, that pretty much covers the gear tab. Next up we have Adventures tab. Let's click on that, and here we have the featured activities that Jagex kind of recommends you do for your current levels and quests and whatnot. And then you have the actual quest tab, which for some stupid reason is not a draggable box that you can put on the screen. For who knows why, but it's another Jagex logic there. I'm not sure why they didn't add that, because it seems perfectly logical to add that to be draggable to the main screen, but no. So, oh well. Next up is challenges. This is where you can pin whatever you want your current task to be for the day or whatever. It doesn't even have to be daily tasks. It could be whatever. Let's see. Sawmill. Let's pin that right now. And then as you can see, this is the brown draggable little toolbox thing. So now it's on my screen, and I can do whatever I want with that. Next up is mini games, a tab that probably no one uses. I don't know why they added this. I think they were running out of ideas and just needed to fill some space. But yeah, this is for pretty much all the mini games in RuneScape so far. So they're all here. And then there's this interesting Paths tab, which we have no idea what that's going to be. And so yeah, it just says coming soon. That's all the information we have about that. But hopefully that will be released on the 22nd along with the full RuneScape 3 release. So yeah, that was Adventures, and as you can see right here, you can also toggle that from the main screen without having to go into the tab itself and toggle that off. Next up we have the Powers tab, and this just pretty much covers all your powers that you have available to you, and even the ones you don't have available to you. If you don't have the levels for them, then they're probably going to be grayed out, but you'll still be able to access information about them. This little box over here is kind of useless. If you see this, you have information if you hover your mouse over the icon, and if you want to, you can drag it to this little box over here and get the exact same information that you had just by hovering your mouse. So I think they're also running out of ideas and needed to fill space again. Then you have your avatar, which you can click and drag or whatever. This is now where you change your attack style, and I think they kind of changed combat a little bit, so now you can gain attack XP. Well, no, actually, I guess not. If you want attack XP, then you click this box, obviously, strength and defense. So, yeah, that's where they put that now. And here you have your action bar available to you, and if you want to, you can just drag and drop as you see fit. So, yeah, that's melee tab, range tab, magic tab, defensive tab, and your prayers. And all of those powers that you have available to you. So, as you can see, all of these main powers are available to you to drag to the main screen. So yeah, if I wanted to, I could have that accessible to me at all times and drag it to the main screen, as well with the range, magic, defensive, and your prayers, which would be probably a very useful one to have. So I'll probably drag that right now, close that, and drag it over here. So now I have my inventory, my worn equipment, and my skills and prayers available to me with one click each. So that would definitely be useful to have. So yeah, that is the Powers tab. Next up, and pretty much last, we have the Social tab. So let's open that up, and as you can see, we don't have very many tabs available to us right now. I'm not sure why these are coming soon, because those are obviously already in the current RuneScape live game, but hopefully they'll add something new to them, and that might be why we don't have them available right now, because they're going to add some new features. So yeah, as you can see, this is other stuff that's draggable as well. And let's go to activity stream. This is also a big feature that's going to be coming soon. And this looks like it's kind of like an in-game version of your adventure log, so that will definitely be very helpful to have. And this is an interesting feature, clan list. So it looks like maybe in the near future we might be able to access and be a part of like multiple clans at once, which is gonna be pretty cool if that is what that is. And yeah, as well, we also can drag our friends list to the main screen and have that accessible as well. Let's drag that over there. There we go. So now we have those 5 icons, or tabs rather, accessible to us at all times. So that is very useful. I'll just close out of that, and yeah, I guess those main 4 would be good for now. And let's see, what else is there? If you wanted to, you could always, this is obviously not a very efficient setup, but yeah, if you wanted to, you could make that huge and pretty much just play the game, or at least walk around large distances if you needed to get somewhere quick and didn't have a very good teleport option available to you. Then you could just pretty much navigate solely through the use of the mini-map. And as you can see, you can actually click way a ways now, which is very useful. But yeah, let's just shove that back in the corner and pull that right over there. And yep, so good, I'm still by the bank. Oh, and one more last thing. If you can tell, as I'm moving the camera, it's probably going to be hard to tell through video, but if you tried it yourself, then you could see that the camera feels like it's looser or something maybe. And you can also zoom in your character now, which is it's pretty cool. It's just it wouldn't be very convenient to play like this because you can't really see much of your surroundings. But it does look, or at least a little more, maybe a little more Guild Wars-esque if you zoomed in like that, which is a good thing and a bad thing, I guess. But yeah, let me just zoom back out. But yeah, the camera does feel a little looser, and you can, looks like you can like change the camera's perspective to a slightly, I guess, steeper angle, and also go above your character's head more than what's in the current live game. But yeah, so that is pretty much the main parts of the new interface system, and that does release along with the HTML5 version of RuneScape on the 22nd of this month. So yeah, about a week away now. And yeah, that is pretty much gonna cover it for this video and the new interface system. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and if you don't mind, then just subscribe to watch some more videos, and yeah, I will see you again in the next video.